Are you ready to boost your creativity? In Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, you'll learn new ways to share your creative process and get noticed. This inspiring book, made up of 10 easy-to-read chapters, is perfect for artists, writers, and anyone who loves creating. Austin Kleon believes the secret to success is not hiding your work until it's perfect, but sharing your journey with others. By being open about your process, you can build an audience and connect with people who can support and inspire you. Thanks to Book Ginger, the 10 inspiring chapters of this book are now summarized in simple language. This makes it easy for you to understand everything in just a few minutes. The goal of this summary is simple: to help you share your creativity with the world step by step. With practical tips and real-life stories, Show Your Work shows you how to be transparent, tell engaging stories, and build a loyal following. It's time to show your work and let your creativity shine. Chapter 1 of Show Your Work by Austin Kleon is titled You Don't Have to Be a Genius. This chapter is all about realizing that you don't need to be a genius to share your work and make an impact. Kleon tells us that focusing on the process rather than waiting for the perfect product is where the magic happens. Being an amateur means you're passionate and curious, so share what you learn and discover. Show your work in progress, including your struggles and breakthroughs, as people enjoy seeing how things are made. Talk about what inspires you to give credit and help others understand your creative drive. Sharing your influences lets others see what motivates you. From Chapter 1, we learn that it's important to share your work in progress, your struggles, and your breakthroughs. People love seeing how things are made. So, start sharing your journey and you'll find a supportive audience. Chapter 2, titled Think Process, Not Product, shows the importance of sharing the journey of creation, not just the finished product. He believes that showing the messy, real process behind your work can be more engaging and authentic. Document your daily steps by taking photos, writing notes, or recording videos to show your progress and give a behind-the-scenes look. Share both your struggles and successes, discussing challenges and solutions to make your story more relatable. Be open about your techniques, tools, and inspirations to help others learn and build trust. Focus on the journey of creating, not just the end result, and enjoy the process while letting others enjoy it with you. From Chapter 2, we learn that it's all about the journey, not just the destination. By sharing your process, you build a more engaged and supportive audience. Chapter 3 is titled Share Something Small Every Day. In this chapter, Kleon encourages us to make sharing a daily habit. You don't need to wait for a big finished project to share your work. Instead, share small bits of your progress, ideas, and successes each day. Sharing something small every day helps you build a habit, keeping you consistent and motivated. Regular sharing keeps you connected with your audience, making them feel part of your journey. It also allows you to get early feedback, which can be very valuable for improving your work. Knowing you're sharing daily creates a sense of accountability, helping you stay on track with your projects. This daily practice not only builds your habit, but also strengthens your relationship with your audience and enhances your work. From Chapter 3, we learn the power of small, consistent actions. Start sharing a little bit of your work every day and watch your creative community grow. Chapter 4, titled Open Up Your Cabinet of Curiosities, encourages us to share the things that fascinate us and make us tick. It's about giving people a peek behind the curtain of our creative minds. Share what influences you, like the books, music, and art that inspire you, so people can understand your work better. Show your process, not just the finished product, including all the messy parts and drafts. Be like a documentarian and capture your creative journey with photos, videos, and daily notes. This transparency helps build a deeper connection with your audience. Small, consistent shares create a rich story over time. From Chapter 4, we learn that by opening up our cabinet of curiosities, we create a more engaging and relatable persona. People love seeing the human side of creativity. Chapter 5 of Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, titled Tell Good Stories, highlights the power of storytelling. He believes that telling a good story about your work can make all the difference. Stories connect with people on a deeper level and make your work more memorable. Every good story has a clear structure with a beginning, middle, and end. Start by explaining the problem or challenge you faced. Then describe the journey you went through, and finally, share the outcome or solution. Be authentic by being honest about your experiences, including struggles and failures, as people relate to vulnerability. Use simple, clear language that anyone can understand to make your story accessible. Whenever possible, show your work through visuals or examples to make your story more engaging and help people see your process. From Chapter 5, we learn that storytelling is a powerful tool to connect with your audience and make your work stand out. Chapter 6, titled Teach What You Know, is all about sharing your knowledge with others. Teaching isn't just for experts, it's for anyone passionate about what they do. By teaching what you know, you help others, reinforce your understanding, and build a community around your work. Start by sharing your creative process. Show others how you do your work, whether through a blog or a tutorial video. Second, be open and generous with your knowledge. Helping others improves your community and reinforces your skills. Lastly, embrace being a beginner and create how-to guides to make complex tasks easier for others. From Chapter 6, we learn that teaching what you know is a powerful way to build your community and establish yourself as a trusted resource. Chapter 7 is titled, Don't Turn into Human Spam. In this chapter, Kleon talks about promoting yourself without being annoying or pushy. He encourages us to be genuine in our interactions and to share what we love, not just what we create. First, be genuine when you share your work, as people can tell if you're being authentic or just trying to sell something. Share what you love, not just what you create, to connect better with your audience. Avoid overdoing self-promotion and focus on quality rather than constant updates. Engage with your audience by responding to comments and showing that you value their input. Lastly, always aim to be helpful by offering advice and sharing tips, which will encourage people to support you. From Chapter 7, we learn that good self-promotion means being real, sharing what you love, and connecting genuinely with your audience. Don't just bombard people with your work. Instead, aim to build true connections and offer something valuable. This approach helps you create a loyal fan base that values you and your work. Chapter 8 of Show Your Work by Austin Kleon is titled, Learn to Take a Punch. This chapter highlights the importance of handling criticism positively. When you put your work out there, not everyone will love it. Some people might criticize it, and that's okay. Learn to embrace feedback because it can help you grow. Not all criticism is bad. Separate yourself from your work. Remember that criticism of your work is not a criticism of you as a person. Develop a thick skin by sharing more and learning which feedback to value and which to ignore. Keep going, despite negative comments. The best response to criticism is to continue creating and sharing. By doing these, you'll improve and build resilience. Chapter 8 teaches us how to handle criticism positively. By accepting feedback, not taking it personally, developing a tough skin, and continuing to create, you will grow as a creator and become more resilient. Chapter 9 is titled Sellout. Here, Kleon talks about the importance of making money from your creative work. He encourages us to embrace the idea of selling our work without feeling guilty or compromising our values. Austin Kleon encourages making money from your passion, explaining that it's not selling out but ensuring you can keep creating. He emphasizes the importance of creating value for others, as people are willing to pay for meaningful work. Kleon advises diversifying income streams through selling products, offering services, or crowdfunding to support your creativity. Building a loyal audience is essential, as they believe in your work and are willing to support you financially. Lastly, Kleon stresses not being afraid to ask for support, whether it's selling your products or requesting donations. In Chapter 9, we learn that earning money from your creative work lets you keep doing what you love and helps you succeed. Chapter 10 of Show Your Work by Austin Kleon is titled Stick Around. In the final chapter, Kleon highlights the importance of persistence. He talks about sticking around, continuing to create, and sharing your work over the long term. Staying consistent with your creative process is crucial for success, even when progress seems slow. Creativity is a long-term effort, like a marathon, where continuously sharing your work helps build a lasting legacy. Be open to change and growth, letting new skills and interests shape your work. Celebrate small victories, as they are important steps forward. Build resilience to push through tough times and keep creating despite challenges. From Chapter 10, we learned that showing up consistently and persevering is crucial for a successful creative career. In summary, stick around is about not giving up. Keep making and sharing your work even when it's hard. Stay consistent, celebrate your progress, and be open to change. If you keep showing up, good things will happen. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Book Ginger for more book summaries. Keep creating.